And welcome back to Spyro 2. Today we're going to be committing war crimes.
Yay!
Yeah, we're literally committing war crimes. This is one of the two spots in this game that actually keeps the world connection.
So, what kind of war crimes are we committing? Are we gonna commit sweet old genocide? Are we using chemical weapons on orphanage?
We're basically going to be basically we're going to be killing off both sides of a war. So we're basically being a traitor.
So, wait, if we're killing both sides of a war, I mean, that's a... I mean, it's a fucked up peace negotiation, but I guess it's a war crime to end the war?
I guess.
I really think we shouldn't talk about war crimes in this current climate.
True. But yeah, so basically Zephyr and Twilight Harbor, yes, they reused the name of a world from Spyro 1. Basically has you helping the landlubbers in this world and the breeze builders in the next.
Why does this scene remind me of that one episode from SpongeBob?
Which one?
The one where they basically had like the one that was basically a spoof on war movies, but instead of like guns, they used food materials.
The only one of those I remember is the one where basically SpongeBob and Patrick go to war with sand creations.
Right, but hang on. Do you know that meme where, or do you know that GIF where SpongeBob and Patrick basically get bukkakied?
No.
What? That's odd. I need to send you a really sus GIF when we're done watching this episode.
Damn it, OG.
Look, when I say sus, I mean it as a matter of like Gen Z lingo. I'm not actually talking about the hit game Among Us.
I know. But yeah, honestly, I think this is one of the worlds where basically the newer like hitboxes and stuff for the Reignited trilogy really kind of suck, as you saw in that first part where I took 2 hits very easily. Yeah, this is the stage that kind of basically ruins that. So I do apologize for that clicking. That was me turning off my fan.
To be fair, as Mr. Squeaky Chair, I don't think you have to apologize for any unnecessary noises you're making. Hey, look. All right. I get that nobody talked about it yet, probably because of politeness, but I'm aware of it. I just wish I had a way to solve it.
Yeah. True.
So anyway, back to SpongeBob and Patrick getting bukkakied.
Damn it. Yeah, this is also one of the stages with the absolute worst mystery base. Because you look at the map, oh hey, there's no fucking loop.
Right, and the mystery phase only opens up when you've got
it's the one that it's the one.
Super Flame?
No, it's the one that basically warps around the map upon each break.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I mean, there's gotta be ways to return to previous locations,
No.
right?
Well, die.
That's rude. That's no way to talk to your to your fellow commentators.
Shut up. God damn it. Yeah, I have no idea why there's water in this small cave.
To drink?
I have no idea.
I mean, to be fair, like, I already stated this before, but we're playing a game about a purple dragon. I don't think we have the right to question logic of why there's water in a cave.
Well, I mean, okay, I'm not questioning the logic of why there's water in a cave. I'm questioning why there's just basically a very small amount of water in this cave.
Because why not?
And fuck you, flying bird. Yeah, I don't like the flying enemies in the Reignited Trilogy version. They suck.
You know what would probably help with that?
What?
Super Flame.
Fuck you.
Super Flame has longer range, right?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Why aren't you playing with Super Flame?
Because I want to play fairly.
It's fair if you already played the game once. Or twice. Or
Look,
3
motherfucker.
times.
Look, motherfucker. There's only 2 games.
You're missing.
I know. This is the one thing I don't like about the cannons. There's not a real clear indication of where you're really aiming and shooting.
I mean, to be fair, it's not like Activision knows anything about video game shooting mechanics. Am I right, fellas?
Yeah. No, you're. Yeah. And look, the only games I'm going to be taking the shortcut on are basically Super Mario Sunshine. Actually, I need to look at the list I have. I actually have right now.
You know, it's a good thing that D-pad is doing Persona 5 if he ever gets the ability to, because if I was doing Persona 5 Royal, like that would just be me taking New Game Plus and just applying my level 99 Satanile with 99 stats on everything and just blazing through the game with my character that's already up to like 999 health and 999 SP.
Edgy, your Joker gets reset. Joker.
No.
No. The Personas don't.
Persona 5 Royal. If you play Persona 5 Royal on New Game Plus, your Persona stats and your Persona Compendium, they stay the same.
Yeah, those stay the same.
And any progression you made on the gym and on the Zen Garden will also be taken with your New Game Plus.
Oh, interesting.
So if you went, if you basically were a protein addict in your other playthrough, the game will remember it. It is 100% possible to have Joker be at 999 HP and 999 SP on your New Game Plus playthrough.
Interesting. Anyway, the only time I'm kind of taking a back road for my commentaries is Sunshine. So I'm not getting all the fucking blue coins. I'm not doing all of the episode 8s.
So what, do I need to get everything in Odyssey to compensate for that?
No.
Because I did. Because I did it once. You wanna know what you get for it?
Nothing.
A postcard.
No, that's. Wait, they bring that back again?
Yeah.
Wow, Nintendo.
If you get 999 of the moons in Mario Odyssey, you get another postcard. I should also specify that I played Mario Odyssey exactly once, not because I was pissed off about it, but just because I feel like Mario Odyssey really is one of those games that you need to experience, and I kind of always considered the Galaxy games to be better because even though I'm always gonna end up 100%ing the games, I have more of a
Galaxy
more
has better
reason
things to do
to return,
and do 100
to that game.
Yeah, Galaxy has better things to do for 100% than Odyssey. Jump rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather Daredevil Ghoulgeist than fucking jump rope. Because
To be fair, if you use a scooter tactic, the jump rope challenge isn't too bad.
It's still a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I still have not done it.
So is anal, but many gay men keep doing that as well.
Fuck you. Anyway. Yeah, so we're basically so for this for these two orbs, we're basically just doing seed platforming.
But I will say you wouldn't be the only one taking shortcuts for your games. Like if I'm ever gonna do Grand Theft Auto 4, I'm also just skipping the pigeons.
Oh, I thought you said you were going to do that.
I lied.
Good. I'm also playing New Game Plus on certain games.
Or did I?
And I'm also going to be playing New Game Plus for certain games, like the FF7R series, which I am going to be doing on hard mode. Persona 4 Golden, so I could show off at least. I'm for that playthrough. I'm going to be doing all the social links, but I'm only going to be showing the party members and Marie's social links. Because I don't think anyone gives a shit about the other social links.
I mean, to be fair, I always find that the non-party member social links are the more interesting characters of the Persona series.
I think it's because I first started playing 3 and we had like Teacher Fucker Genji. So it's like I don't really care about the non-party member ones.
Yeah, at the very least they upgraded that in Persona 5, and instead of Teacher Fucker Genji,
you get to become the Teacher Fucker.
You get to become the Teacher Fucker.
And at least Kawakami is a better character than Genji.
Yeah.
Because she's way more interesting. Especially considering her voice actor is Michelle Ruff.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Fuck you.
Hey, I'm just taking every opportunity I can get, alright?
Yeah, I know.
But I mean, I kind of like the old couple from Persona 3. That's definitely one of my favorite social links of the entire series. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, some of them are fine, but honestly, but honestly, just so I'm not annoying people, I'm just that's why I'm just going to be showing off the social links for the party members. Because those are kind of.
I'm pretty sure you'd annoy people if you ignore their favorite characters. So I wouldn't exactly consider it to be a win-win situation.
True. Well, true. I am going to be showing the rank 1s for all the other for the side characters and the rank 10s for the other characters.
Right,
hooray!
I might as well just ask us to get out of the way. Where's Persona social link go?
Kenji.
What's wrong with him?
He's an idiot.
The Persona games wouldn't happen if there weren't idiots.
True.
I'm trying to think about the one which I dislike the most.
I also don't like Tanaka.
I couldn't really name any on top of my head. Although I do feel like, and I don't know if this one counts, but one that I did kind of dislike was the twin in Persona 5.
I don't think anyone likes Carolyn and Justine. I don't think anyone likes them.
But that's because of all the bullshit you must go through, and it gets to a point where I'm like,
True.
Look, if I'm gonna do this social link, I'm gonna do it all in one sitting. And luckily nowadays I can just, go to go to my New Game Plus, Persona Companion. But when I played the first time, like I couldn't care. I was getting a guide.
Okay, okay. I want to change my answer. Original Akechi.
Original Akechi was just a string of events that the
Exactly.
campaign went through.
Exactly. Royal does that social link so much better because it actually fleshes him out as a fucking character.
Didn't people say the same thing about the cop from Persona 4?
I don't remember the
Adachi? You know, the big baddie from Persona 4.
God damn it.
Spoiler alert.
God damn it. Okay. God damn it, G. The difference between Adachi and Akechi is Adachi is still comedic when they do him. I mean, hell, his entire role in Ultimax is I'm just joining the bad guy just so he can fuck up and I'll laugh at him. That's literally what he does in Ultimax. He willingly goes back to jail.
Please excuse the mess, Spyro.
Like, he willingly goes back to jail.
First they put out the
For
fires,
Yeah,
and now they've shut
Go
down
ahead.
our ship too.
I still need to play the
Stoke up the fires under
the fighting
boilers.
games.
I'm sure you could make your way
Yeah.
to the ship. The steam from the boilers will
And
Are they or are they not canon?
they are. They do follow up. Because
Right.
I'm not sure how canon-esque they are though. But they do have some few canon things in them. Basically, and also, if you leave the fires, if you start the fires without killing all the bucket guys, they will put out the fire. Look at that friendly guy. Oh, he has the shank. He has the knife. He's gonna take you out to the backyard and stab you.
Cool. Okay, so
What?
to go back to the subject of most disliked Persona social link, the kid from the arcade from Persona 5, I'm pretty sure I disliked that one by quite a bit.
How come?
I just don't like him.
Are you sure it's not the mom you just don't like?
Well, I think the mom is the reason why I don't like that social link.
Alright.
Like,
Yeah,
without saying too much, I'm in a
you
way
spoiled
that,
the fucking killer in 4, Edgy.
Okay. But in a way, basically, I felt like, and I could be totally wrong on that, but yeah, for whatever reason, that social link, it hit kind of,
It hit home
it
for
hit
you.
kind of,
It hit home
it
for
hit
you.
kind of close, it hit kind of close to home for me, and that's one thing that kind of makes me a bit uncomfortable, even though the whole reason why I liked Persona 5 back in the day was because it kind of gave me a power fantasy in a time where I felt like I was being oppressed and there was nothing I could do about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's really weird how youth trauma, except not really trauma, can really make you gain a fondness for a certain series. I really don't think that otherwise I would have picked up Persona 5 if it wasn't about like fighting back in a situation where in usual circumstances you couldn't fight back.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah. I do know a lot of people tend to shit on Makoto's social link, but that's because
it doesn't really do much with her.
Well, not that, but because it's if you want to get technical, it's not Makoto's social link. It's Makoto's friend who gets into shit. It's her social link, not Makoto's.
Yeah, it's less about her, more about her stupid friend.
And that somehow gets her to be like, I want to be the chief of police. I do think it's a missed opportunity that that Sainichima never got a social link.
Well, I mean, she's Judgment. She's Judgment. She's the story-focused one.
Yeah, but look, if you can take Akechi and turn him into a regular social link, I think they could have done the same with Sainichima.
I don't really think so, because Sei doesn't really do a whole lot until the very end.
Yeah, but she's still an important character, and
she is.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind getting to know her more.
She is, but I think the reason why they chose to just focus on more on Akechi is because of his role in the story.
Yeah.
Sei is literally for the first 75% of the game is just, I'm a giant ass bitch.
Well, not only that, but she was the one basically summarizing the plot so the monkey brain player could understand what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, and she doesn't really she just stays that way until it's, oh, so Akechi is the bad guy. Okay, so we're cool now. I'm going to help you deal with this.
Well, to be fair, Joker and Sainichima were always cool. It was Sai and Sojiro who had the beef going on.
Which
I really wouldn't have minded if there was like an optional scene where it was
I think Sei needed more.
Where it was like Makoto inviting Joker or the gang over for like a meetup at her house or something, and then Sai going like, "Oh, Makoto, you finally have friends?"
Yeah, I think they should have done a little bit more with Sei's character, like, because they barely do anything with Haru. Even in Royal, she barely gets anything.
Yeah,
and it's like,
well, I mean, she convinces Joker to drink shit.
Yeah, but it's like, eh.
That's not a joke, by the way.
But no, it's like, I do feel that they could have, like, I think one scene that's straight unnecessary in Royal is the scene where basically Makoto and Sei are sitting down for dinner, and all of a sudden Sei just snaps at her for no reason.
It was for character development.
But it's like,
I mean, to be fair, you know, somebody's gotta call Makoto useless, so she realizes I'm not useless and actually becomes useful. I mean, although I will say that does highlight the difference between Makoto and Morgana, because Makoto gets called useless and she goes through like a whole character arc, and Morgana gets called useless once and goes like, "Oh my god, I'm leaving the group. Fuck you guys. Here's my new best friend." Fuck that part of the story.
Yes, yeah. No one likes the beginning of Okumura's palace because it's so forced and so tedious.
Nobody likes Okumura's palace in the first place.
I mean, it's not that bad.
I remember this time, and this was.
This is me forgetting where some gems are because I'm an idiot.
But yeah, I remember this time before I actually played Persona 5, where I was listening to the OST, and I got to the palace theme for Okumura, Spaceport. I think it's called Sweatshop, and I was like, hey, this is pretty dope, but like half of the like to dislike ratio was dislike, And for all the young people who are listening to this and wondering like, what does he mean by that? Okay, so basically in the long past of YouTube, you could dislike a video, and it would show, and other people could see how many people disliked the video. I know it's crazy, right? But that was the time we lived in. And man, do I miss it. Because there were times where I would look up something, where I would look up an instructional video, and if the source was outdated or it was fake, the dislikes would tell me. But nowadays, I'm left with fucking nothing.
How lucky for me that you came along.
Oh boy, it's the trolley mission.
Scattered all over the track.
Oh boy!
Hop on that trolley up there and collect them for me.
You missed.
Trouble with the trolley.
I did that. That was intentional, so I could get the trouble with the trolley line.
Remember to press the jump button to jump. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, no, it's like literally just watch me do this perfectly because it's like people bitch about this. When you know what you're doing, it's not that hard.
I gotta quickly respond to this message. So let me know when the mission is over and I'll
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, I can't watch you
Oh.
do this perfectly because I'm responding to
Yeah.
this message.
Oh, fuck you. Yeah, no, it's like
Oh yeah, that's a pretty serious shit that's going on. Hang on, this is gonna be a long response.
oh god damn it, Edgy. Yeah, no, it's the mission is not that bad when you know what you're doing. Granted, granted, I did say when you know what you're doing, but it's like it's not really that hard when you know. Okay, here's how I deal with this obstacle. Here's how I deal with this obstacle.
You.
What?
Everything is easy if you know what you're doing.
You know what I mean, asshole.
I know what you mean, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to stop jabbing you. Jabbity jab jab jab.
Oh god. Yeah, I missed one because, gee, maybe we shouldn't put a fucking gear right behind where you need to jump behind a forced jump obstacle.
Great words, Spyro.
Or maybe you should make the mission so you can actually miss a few.
Here, I don't have room in my.
Anyway, I'm
That
back.
too.
What did I miss?
Oh my god.
I had the cannon installed to help me hit the switches. Try shooting.
Hey.
And there's the level 100%ed. We have completed our war crimes.
Oh, to be fair, that was pretty mid for a war crime. I would have expected something more spectacle.
Like what?
I don't know.
I was taking a breeze builder and just basically just turning them to roast chicken.
Nah, I was more thinking about shooting an airport. I don't think an airport would be necessary considering they can fly, but I don't know, it would fit Activision.
Okay, would you say that ending cutscene is a war crime though? Using the bucket guys as ammunition for the bigger guys? Would you say that's a war crime?
Look, I've witnessed so many war crimes. I've kind of just grown numb to it.
Oh god.